VoyageVault presents a journey to the most fascinating museums around the globe. Welcome back, fellow travelers. In today's video, we're diving into the top 10 most amazing museums from across the world. Get your boarding passes ready as we take off on a fascinating tour of the top 10 can't-miss museums around the world. At number 10 is the Tokyo National Museum, located in Japan's energetic capital city. As one of the largest and oldest museums in the country, it holds priceless treasures that reveal Japan's captivating history and culture. The Tokyo National Museum was established in 1872 during the Meiji period, a time of modernization and Western influence. It was Japan's first national museum, with the purpose of showcasing the nation's important cultural properties and artworks. The museum is perhaps best known for its unparalleled collection of Japanese artifacts. This includes over 110 national treasures, more than any other museum in the country. One prized possession is a stunning 12th-century scroll depicting Buddha's arrival to Japan. Other highlights are exquisite samurai armor and swords that demonstrate expert craftsmanship with intricate details. In addition to Japanese relics, the museum is home to the largest collection of Asian art and archaeological finds in the world. The Chinese and Korean galleries showcase ceramics, paintings, calligraphy and more spanning 6,000 years. There are also impressive South and Southeast Asian artifacts, as well as Egyptian mummies and Islamic art and artifacts. The Tokyo National Museum's main Honkan building features a distinct red brick exterior based on Victorian architecture. This houses the expansive Japanese gallery with Jomon pottery dating back over 10,000 years. The Honkan is just one of several structures that make up the world's largest museum complex. Other buildings include the Toyokan for Asian art and the Hyokikan, which displays archaeological finds. Situated in Ueno Park, the museum provides a tranquil escape from Tokyo's busy streets. Visitors can also admire traditional Japanese gardens with bonsai trees and a picturesque pond. Make sure to explore this national treasure and glimpse into Japan's captivating past at the Tokyo National Museum. The next stop on our museum tour is the iconic Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, Netherlands. As the Dutch National Museum, it depicts the art and history of the Netherlands, showcasing 8,000 objects across 80 galleries. Established in 1800, the Rijksmuseum is dedicated to the arts and culture of the Netherlands from the Middle Ages to today. The most famous painting is Rembrandt's stunning The Night Watch, portraying a militia group. Another highlight is Vermeer's Intimate the Milkmaid painting of a humble kitchen maid. The Rijksmuseum also displays 8,000 significant historical objects chronicling Dutch history. On view are weapons, fashion, porcelain, maps, and even the stern of an old Dutch East India Company sailing ship. The varied collection provides insight into Dutch culture and prosperity during its golden age. After a 10-year renovation, the Rijksmuseum reopened in 2013 with a stunning new design. Blending old and new, the Gothic Revival building retains its 1880s architecture but now features vast atriums flooded with light. Another recent addition is the Rijksmuseum gardens in front of the building. The meticulously designed gardens feature hedges, flowers, and water features inspired by paintings in the museum's collection. The green space provides an oasis in the city. To enhance the visitor experience, galleries are organized by era. Each room focuses on a theme like trade, exploration, or religion, so the artworks and artifacts tell a cohesive story. Interactive multimedia presentations and engaging exhibits bring history to life. Stop for a bite at the cafeteria situated in the museum's soaring atrium, or have a drink at the outdoor terrace. Immerse yourself in the compelling story of the Netherlands at the iconic Rijksmuseum, one of Amsterdam's crown jewels, showcasing Dutch artistic genius along with cultural and historical treasures. The Prado Museum in Madrid is one of the most renowned art museums in the world, taking the 8th spot on our list. With a collection spanning from the 12th to the early 19th centuries, the Prado contains some of Europe's most iconic masterpieces. Originally commissioned by King Charles III of Spain in 1785, the Prado opened to the public in 1819 as one of the first national public museums. The royal collection of paintings formed the core of the new museum's pieces. Today, the Prado contains over 11,000 paintings, 7,600 drawings, 4,800 prints, and 1,000 sculptures. Some of the most famous works include Diego Velázquez's Las Meninas, a complex Baroque scene depicting the Spanish royal family. Francisco Goya's 3rd of May 1808 captures the horrors of war in this emotional rendering of a French execution. You'll also find works by Bosch, Rubens, Titian, and El Greco within the magnificent collection. Beyond the priceless artworks, the museum building itself is an architectural gem. The original 18th century structure was built on the site of the old buildings of the Geronimos monastery. 2 wings were added in the late 19th century, and further renovations took place in the 1960s and 1990s. The end result is a grand neoclassical building with soaring ceilings and ornate details. Make time to stroll through the 200-year-old courtyard of the Geronimos surrounded by arched walkways. The iconic Velázquez entrance leads to the proceed through the Salón de Reinos hallway lined with marble sculptures of Spanish monarchs. From the lush gardens outside to the regal rotunda of Velázquez inside, the Prado is a stunning blend of art and architecture. For an immersive experience exploring one of the world's greatest painting collections, spend some time admiring the masterworks at the Prado in Madrid, our 8th museum on this global journey. The 7th stop on our museum tour takes us stateside to the iconic Museum of Modern Art, known as MoMA, in New York City. As one of the largest and most influential museums devoted to modern art, MoMA contains some of the world's most famous avant-garde creations. MoMA first opened in 1929 and was the first museum focused solely on modern art, aiming to challenge traditional artistic styles and established a new way forward. The museum was an early proponent of artists like Cézanne, Gauguin, Van Gogh and more by recognizing their significance and impact on art. The museum's collection spans works created from the 1880s up through present day and includes all artistic genres from painting and sculpture to architecture and design. Iconic paintings shown at MoMA include Van Gogh's Whirling the Starry Night, Picasso's groundbreaking Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, and Monet's dreamlike Water Lilies series. The sculpture garden features works like Rodin's Fluid the Burghers of Calais. Beyond showcasing modern masterpieces, MoMA also offers extensive educational programs, lectures, films, performances and more to engage the public. The museum's departments work to collect, preserve and document modern art and foster new research and discussions. MoMA's innovative architecture and sleek designs are almost an artwork themselves. The museum has expanded over the years to encompass several buildings in Midtown Manhattan. The newly renovated MoMA features soaring spaces awash in natural light to best showcase the artworks, as well as outdoor galleries and interactive zones. From iconic classics to boundary-pushing contemporary pieces, a visit to MoMA provides an immersive way to experience the creativity and evolution of modern art over the past 140 years. It's no wonder it earns the number 7 slot on our list of the world's top museums. Occupying the number 6 spot is Russia's premier museum, the State Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg. Housed in the lavish Winter Palace, this museum holds over 3 million works spanning the 7th century BC to the present day. Originally founded in 1764, the Hermitage began as the personal art collection of Catherine the Great. The Empress assembled an impressive array of works that she displayed in the Imperial Winter Palace after her accession in 1762. Upon Catherine's death in 1796, her collection of nearly 4,000 paintings, 10,000 gems, 10,000 drawings, over 16,000 coins and medals, and a natural history exhibition was open to the public. Today, the Hermitage collections have expanded greatly, with exhibits spread throughout 6 historic buildings including the Winter Palace. Holdings include primitive artifacts and decorative art from prehistoric times through cultures across the world. There is also an extensive collection of Italian and Spanish paintings, Flemish Baroque art, and French and British works. Highlights include Leonardo da Vinci's Benoit Madonna, Michelangelo's Crouching Boy, and Matisse's The Dance. The museum also owns an unmatched collection of French Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art with works by Monet, Cézanne, Gauguin, Van Gogh, and Renoir. Beyond fine art, the State Hermitage Museum houses valuable artifacts like arms, armor, numismatic pieces, and archaeological finds. Visitors can also admire the lavish imperial interiors of the Winter Palace, designed in an opulent Baroque style. The Hermitage represents centuries of art, culture, and history all under one grand roof. With its incredible breadth and depth, the State Hermitage collection offers unique insight into the artistic achievements and historical treasures of human civilization. The museum provides an immersive cultural experience spanning the ages, securing it the number 6 spot on our global countdown. The magnificent Uffizi Gallery in Florence, Italy takes the number 5 spot on our list. Home to one of the oldest and most famous art collections in the world, the Uffizi contains priceless pieces from the Italian Renaissance. Construction of the Uffizi Palace began in 1560 under the rule of Cosimo I de' Medici. The upper floors were designated to hold the offices of Florence's magistrates, while the ground floor would display the valuable art collection of the powerful Medici family. Upon Cosimo's death in 1574, his son Francesco I de' Medici continued expanding the family's art holdings. When the last Medici heir died in 1737, the palace's contents were bequeathed to the city of Florence with the stipulation that it must always be exhibited for public enjoyment. The Uffizi officially became a museum in 1865. Today the Uffizi contains some of history's most renowned works of art from the Italian Renaissance period. Galleries showcase groundbreaking paintings and sculptures by Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, Botticelli, and more. Botticelli's iconic The Birth of Venus takes center stage with the goddess emerging gracefully on a seashell. The endless halls also contain ancient Roman and Greek sculptures, tapestries, drawings, and engravings. The elegant corridors themselves are a work of art, decorated with frescoes and ornate plasterwork. Passageways are filled with masterpieces sure to impress art enthusiasts. Make time to admire the splendors of the Italian Renaissance under one roof at Florence's exceptional Uffizi Gallery. The Vatican Museums in Vatican City claimed the 4th spot on our list of the world's top museums. With over 70,000 works spread across 54 galleries, the Vatican Museums contain some of the most significant art and cultural artifacts in human history. As the Pope's official home, the Vatican Palace's house art and heritage material assembled over centuries by the Catholic Church. The Vatican collections trace their origins to 1506 when a small sculpture collection was put on display. This grew substantially under Pope Julius II, who commissioned works like Michelangelo's stunning ceiling frescoes for the Sistine Chapel. Today, the Vatican Museums hold irreplaceable classical sculptures like the famed Laocoon, as well as Egyptian artifacts from the ancient world. There are Etruscan bronzes, Byzantine iconography, and tapestries from the Renaissance period alongside modern religious art. This incredible breadth of works reflects the Church's desire to preserve culture for posterity. However, the highlight for most visitors is the Sistine Chapel, with its awe-inspiring ceiling painted by Michelangelo between 1508 and 1512. His powerful fresco The Last Judgment adorns the altar wall. Nearby, the Raphael rooms showcase the famed Renaissance artist Raphael's ornate frescoes commissioned by Pope Julius II. Beyond showcasing iconic artworks, the Vatican Museums provide profound insights into Christianity's role in society and culture over 2 millennia. The Church used rich artistic expression to spread spiritual messages, showcase its power, and create a majestic setting for papal ceremonies. This makes the Vatican collections uniquely significant. Allow plenty of time to get lost wandering these historic halls still inhabited by the Pope. From sculptures dating back to ancient Rome through masterpieces of the Renaissance era up to modern Christian imagery, the Vatican Museums take visitors on an artistic and cultural journey through the Catholic Church like no other museum on earth. The magnificent Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City claims the bronze medal on our top museums list. With over 2 million works of art spanning 5,000 years, it lives up to its nickname the Met as one of the largest and most comprehensive art museums in the world. The Met's collections showcase treasures from ancient civilizations, European masters, Islamic artworks, American folk art, and more under one grand roof. Egyptian artifacts like the Temple of Dendar occupy airy courtyards. The American wing contains iconic colonial furniture, stained glass, and paintings that shed light on the nation's history. In the Greek and Roman galleries, admire ancient statuary and drinking vessels decorated with mythological scenes. See stunning European paintings from masters like Rembrandt, Vermeer, Monet, and Van Gogh. Don't miss the Arms and Armor exhibit with its dazzling display of weapons and body armor through the ages. Beyond the permanent collections, the Met frequently mounts blockbuster temporary exhibitions. Costume exhibits allow visitors to study fashion history up close. The Met Gala, hosted annually by Vogue magazine, is one of the biggest nights in fashion taking place at the museum. Recent motifs include camp style, Catholicism, and gilded glamour. With so much to see across 2 million square feet, one can return to the Met again and again and have a completely fresh experience each time. Make sure to allot a full day to take in these treasures from ancient relics to impressionist gems showcasing the pinnacles of human creativity throughout the ages. It's easy to understand why the Metropolitan Museum of Art takes the bronze as one of the top 3 museums in the world. Claiming the silver medal in our top museums countdown is London's iconic British Museum. With over 8 million objects spanning 2 million years of human history, it provides an unparalleled overview of world cultures and civilizations. Founded in 1753, the British Museum was the first national public museum, opening its doors to research, education, and enjoyment. Early acquisitions came from natural history specimens and books donated by Sir Hans Sloane. Over the following centuries, collectors contributed artifacts from ancient Egypt, Greece, Rome, Asia, and the Americas. Today the museum's irreplaceable objects offer insight into humanity's development from prehistory through the modern era. Must-see items include the Rosetta Stone unlocking Egyptian hieroglyphics and the 2,500-year-old marble Elgin marbles from the Parthenon. The expansive collections cover everything from samurai armor to rare clocks to Aztec turquoise mosaics to the Beaufort jewel Roman hoard. However, the British Museum's broad reach has sparked debate about controlling other cultures' artifacts. For example, Greece contends the Elgin marbles were illegally looted and demands their return. The museum argues a cooperative global approach allows more people to access artifacts in context. While controversy continues around ownership and repatriation, most agree that safely preserving relics benefits humanity. By telling diverse stories across geography and time through its artifacts, the British Museum provides a comprehensive record of human achievement. It offers both a window into our shared past and a mirror reflecting people today. Spend hours wandering its 150,000 square meters to embark on a journey throughout global cultural history courtesy of the pioneering British Museum. Taking the gold medal spot as the #1 museum in the world is the internationally renowned Louvre in Paris, France. As the largest and most visited art museum on the planet, the Louvre holds over 380,000 objects and displays 35,000 works of art. No other institution can match its scope and significance. Originally built as a fortress in 1190 under King Philip II, the Louvre later became the lavish main residence of French royalty. During the French Revolution in the late 18th century, the National Assembly decreed the Louvre should house a national museum showcasing the nation's treasures. Opened in 1793, it was the first national public museum. Today the Louvre contains some of the best-known artworks in the world, including the armless Venus de Milo and Leonardo da Vinci's enigmatic Mona Lisa, perhaps the most famous painting on Earth. Beyond paintings and sculpture, the Louvre also houses Egyptian antiquities like cryptic sarcophagi, intricate jewelry from ancient civilizations, Renaissance-era tapestries, and decorative art objects spanning the ages. Stroll through the manicured Tuileries gardens to experience the Louvre's full grandeur. With such an embarrassment of artistic riches covering centuries of creative human genius, one could easily spend weeks exploring the Louvre's galleries and collections. Highlights include European paintings and sculptures, as well as special departments dedicated to Islamic art, Roman artifacts from across Europe, and more. There's no question that the Louvre Museum, with its vast size, priceless treasures, and pioneering history as a public art institution, earns the top spot as the #1 museum in the world. Its collections offer endless inspiration sure to dazzle art enthusiasts and cultural explorers alike. And there you have it, our picks for the top 10 awe-inspiring museums around the world. Be sure to subscribe and come along on the journey to discover the diversity and grandeur of our world.